Hi, I'm Linda, and this is No Frills ASMR. So I just made a video about the Army having their 250th celebration, and there is a parade that is happening in Washington, D.C. in celebration of the Army's 250th anniversary, and kind of in reaction to the parade becoming more about, some would say, Donald Trump's birthday, and he's sort of turning it into like a show of force and a birthday celebration for himself. There has been a kind of reaction to that all around the country and in some cities around the world. An event called the No Kings protest, I guess. Hold on, let's just take a look. So I just thought we could spend some time looking that up so we understand what's going on. Sorry, hold on. I have my iPad here that we're going to use because I didn't have time to study all of the Army. I didn't have time to study this. It's called No Kings Demonstrations, I guess. So let's go to their website, see what we can learn exactly about it. Sorry, hold on. Okay. So we go to nokings.org, and it says, and it has a crown with an X through it. In America, we don't do kings. They've defied our courts, deported Americans, disappeared people off the streets, attacked our civil rights, and slashed our services. The corruption has gone too far. No thrones, no crowns, no kings. And on this website, you can watch a live stream. What is the red? What does this say? Governor Walz has recommended that we cancel No Kings event across the state of Minnesota because the individual who assassinated a Democratic lawmaker is still at large. Yeah, that's terrible. I'm sure you guys have heard about that. I won't talk about it right now because it's so dark. It says on Monday, June 16th. Oh, they're going to have like a live cast. Okay, this is what we want about No Kings. On June 14th, Flag Day. By the way, I've done a video on the flag and how to fold it and everything if you're interested after you've used it. President Trump wants tanks in the street and a made-for-TV display of dominance for his birthday. A spectacle meant to look like strength. But real power isn't staged in Washington. It rises up everywhere else. No Kings is a nationwide day of defiance, from city blocks to small towns, from courthouse steps to community parks. We're taking action to reject authoritarianism and show the world what democracy really looks like. We're not gathering to feed his ego. We're building a movement that leaves him behind. The flag doesn't belong to President Trump. It belongs to us. We're not watching history happen. We're making it. On June 14th, we're showing up everywhere he isn't to say no thrones, no crowns, no kings. It says here, a core principle behind all No Kings events is a commitment to nonviolent action. We expect all participants to seek to de-escalate any potential confrontations with those who disagree with our values and to act lawfully at these events. Weapons of any kind, including those legally permitted, should not be brought to events. And then they have a map showing all the places there are. Look down in Mexico. But I think they're doing some in Europe too. It's really something. Okay, so hold on. One thing I want to look at. I was trying to figure out who started this. Whoops, dang. About what the about says. About news training, social partners. Partners. What does that say? Okay, so what do we have here? The ACLU 501 50501. Not really sure about what that is. 198 methods, 350 action, Activate America, accountable, education, healthcare, public service, Albuquerque Teachers Federation, the Alliance to Reclaim Our Schools, American Humanist Association, Americans for Financial Reform, APWU, Behind the Ark, Jewish Action, Americans United, Don't Frack Your Mother, Bernie, Better Path Coalition, Black Voters Matter, Blue Anchor, Blue Wave America, Bulletproof Pride, Karen Action, Catholics Vote, Common Good. Some of these are hard to read. Center for Biological Diversity, Center for Common Ground, Center for Science in the Public Interest, a Union of Educators and Classified Professionals, Chicago Women Take Action, CHN Action, Color of Change, Climate Hawks Vote, Climate Psychological Alliance, College Democrats of America, Climate Defenders, Common Cause, Common Defense, Common Power, Commonwealth Communications, CWA, Communication Workers of America, Community Change. Wow, it's way more than I thought. Connecticut League of Conservation Voters. I thought that said conservative. I was like, well, that's weird. Conservation Colorado. A lot of climate things. Conservation Voters New Mexico. Teachers Union from Cork County. Corporate Accountability. Courage 2025. Court Accountability. Cross Union Retirees. Connecticut Citizens Action Group. Debt Collective. Or No Debt Collective, I don't know. American Democracy, Defending Rights of Dissent, Demless, Face the Music, Fair Share America, Faithful America, Families Over Billionaires, Federal Workers Against Doge, Feminist Majority, FFRF Action Fund, Field Team 6, Fix Democracy First. Holy smokes. Guys. What? Oh, it goes on forever. I didn't know that. Kentucky, all these different states. Sierra Club, New York, Third Act, New York, Win Without War. Anyway, I don't know. I just was curious, like, where it started, because I wasn't really sure exactly. And I don't know that answered it, actually. About, they don't have a history. Anyway, so you can watch 2 different parades and events today, probably, if you want. So what did they have? They had a crown, kind of like that, and then a thing through it, I think. That was sort of the No Kings logo. All right. Well, let me know if you found yourself at any exciting demonstration. I saw some people saying if you're going to demonstrate, you should just get out. Well, that's America, guys. Everybody's allowed to demonstrate for whatever thing they want. interesting times, that's for sure. Kings. I was a sloppy S. Sloppy S. Slap, slap.